she has summoned something out of that mirror, whether it's Bloody Mary or a dark entity. Angels, it's Hailey, Reese, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited that you are here, and I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, whatever it is for you when this video finally reaches you. Today's video is an eerie one. I have dove into many Bloody Mary experiences in the past, and if you've watched any of those, you likely know that as a child, nothing scared me quite like Bloody Mary. There was about a year of my life that I slept with the light on every single night because I believed that it would keep away Bloody Mary, that she would only manifest in the darkness. I think that was a rumor at school, and I stuck with it. But either way, I've always had a thing with creepy mirrors, and I was really interested when I saw a recent Bloody Mary experience that is still ongoing, and this girl is just desperate for somebody to tell her what on earth to do. So that is what we are going to be diving into today. Before we get into this, I'm very curious to know from you watching, do you believe that Bloody Mary is nothing but an urban legend? Or do you think that even if it started as an urban legend, perhaps Bloody Mary has been manifested into an entity? I would definitely love to know in the comment section below, because I feel like with things like Bloody Mary and other urban legends or tales, there's always a split divide of people who think, yeah, it actually is a real entity, whether it was manifested through the game itself or it was always an entity. And then there's people who are like, it's just a fun party trick, a fun, scary game. I'm curious to know. This story begins with a girl named Monica. Now, Monica is currently 16 years old, and she loves Halloween. In what she had written, she basically described that she is an absolute thrill seeker when it comes to Halloween, when it comes to spooky season. She loves all the scary movies. She loves going to the haunted parks. She loves going to different haunted houses. She's totally into it. So every single year, she would throw a Halloween party with all of her friends. It was almost like a little slumber party. They'd come over to her house, watch some scary movies, play with a Ouija board, and overall just try to make some spooky connection to the other side. Now, she said that a couple of weeks ago, she had said party planned. She'd went out and bought a new Ouija board, was ready to rent a couple of scary movies, and was online searching different paranormal games that her and her friends could play. So her friends get there, they're all hanging out, and it gets to the time of the night where they decide to freak one another out and start playing some of these paranormal games. So they end up on Google looking through some of the ones that Monica had looked through as is, and they're picking which ones they want to do. And that's when a girl in their group who normally didn't come to these parties as she was really afraid suggested, why not do good old classic Bloody Mary? She said that she'd recently watched a scary movie where the girls were chanting Bloody Mary, and she'd always wondered what other people's experiences with this would be. And Monica said that this girl at the party said she was not going to participate, but that she would stay like outside of the bathroom when whoever went in to do it, and she wanted to see if there would be any experiences. So what they did is they shut off all of the lights, and the girls gathered outside of the bathroom. Monica said that she had those like battery operated candles all over the house, so it had a spooky ambiance, and she was just feeling it. She was so excited for how scary it was going to be. So a couple of the girls take turns going in, and they're scaring one another, they're banging on the doors sometimes, or jumping in at them, and it's just good fun so far, or as it was described, until it became Monica's turn. Now, Monica said that her home had never felt haunted. She thought that that was maybe why she thrill-seeked so much during spooky season, is because she's wanted to experience that for herself. So she never had a bad feeling going into the bathroom. She said in the bathroom, they had 6 candles lit across the counter, and she did the usual calling out to Bloody Mary. This is so freaking creepy, you guys. I have chills because I know what's coming next, and I'm a very visual person. So, okay. She described that she was standing there and started to get a really bad feeling, one that she had never had before when playing any of these games in the past. And as mentioned, she was someone who had played a lot of these games. She frequently used her Ouija board. We get the picture. She says that she starts to see, like, behind her in the mirror that she's staring into, she starts to see what looks like her shower curtain moving. She said that she was standing in front of the tub shower, and it had a shower curtain across it, and the mirror and the vanity was parallel to it. She says she starts to see what looks like the shower curtain moving. So for a minute she thinks, did one of her friends sneak into the shower and is trying to mess with her, because she was the bravest of the group. She said what she would see next has haunted her every single night since. She said she saw, like a horror movie, what looked like fingers come out of the shower curtain. She said she saw the shower curtain move, and she saw what looked like a terrifying, grudge-like woman staring back at her. She said she couldn't tell if there was any blood on it because she freaked out so quickly and ran out of the bathroom screaming. She opened up the bathroom door and started screaming to her friends, who's in the bathroom? Who's in there? Because she just wanted to get out. That was her first initial instinct. But the more that she thought about it, she was like, hey, maybe it's one of my friends hiding in there. They're in a mask. I don't know. It was dark in the bathroom. But her friends looked just as terrified and walk into the bathroom with her, turn on the lights, pull over the shower curtain, and there was not a single one of them hiding in the shower curtain. Monica said that she felt sick to her stomach for the rest of the night. She couldn't sleep. She didn't want to watch any more scary movies. She said it completely ruined her night because she was positive that she had seen what looked like dark eyes, dark features with creepy fingers peering around and just staring at her from behind her in the mirror. As I'm reading this, I'm like, maybe she just spooked herself out, because there have been times where I even thought that I saw something or whatnot and I didn't. But she was saying at this point, she is adamant that she knows for a fact she saw it. A couple of days later, she's kind of forgetting about it, goes to go use the bathroom, and realizes there's a big crack down the side of the mirror that the face was near in the reflection. I think that's how she described it. I think that makes sense. Well, she starts to freak out because she's seen enough horror films, watched enough scary videos, that now she believes that she had summoned something and it has broken out of the mirror. So she goes and tells her parents, and they're like, Monica, you're 16 years old. This is ridiculous. Don't scare yourself if it's going to be like this. Come on, grow up. So her parents go and they just replace the mirror. They just completely replace the mirror without cleansing the current one, anything of that nature. So the mirror is now replaced. But a couple of nights later, Monica experiences what will be the start of continued sleep paralysis with this demon-like looking woman on top of her. She said it wasn't like what she had heard sleep paralysis to be. The demon-like woman wasn't choking on her or anything, but she just woke up in her room, her eyes were open, her body would not move, and this figure was just getting closer and closer and closer. Now she says that in the recent weeks, every time she's by a mirror in the dark, she sees what looks like this woman, but the weird thing is, it's not like the woman's in the mirror. It's like the woman's a reflection of the room that she's standing in. So almost as though if I'm looking in a mirror and Tyler's standing behind me, I obviously see him in the mirror, but my perception recognizes that he's in the room with me. He's not inside of the mirror. And that's what she's been experiencing. She says that she's waking up with bruises. She can't sleep. She's having extreme nightmares. Her life has basically been plummeting. Her luck has been horrible, and she is convinced that she has summoned something out of that mirror, whether it's Bloody Mary or a dark entity. The good thing is, and the beautiful thing is that in this world, darkness will never overpower the light. Light will always overcome darkness. Always, always. That's just the law of the world. Light is always more powerful than darkness. And if she pulls in that light, cleanses her space, and, looks into what she can do to rid herself of this energy, raising her vibration, etc., I do believe that she'll be okay. From what I've heard from the story, is it almost sounds like her desire to summon something brought forth anything. Because she says it doesn't look like what she thought Bloody Mary would look like, but it is a woman. But I'm very curious to hear what you guys think of this experience, and I can't even imagine seeing that. So I'm very, very interested to hear your theories, what you think Monica should do, what you think Monica summoned, and I want to know if you've ever played a game like Bloody Mary and what your experience with it has been. Anybody this spooky season, as Halloween night is approaching, who's interested in a thrill, all I can say to you is please be safe. Keep your vibration high, protect yourself in a white light, and just remember, light always overcomes the darkness. Be safe this Halloween, and that is basically another Bloody Mary experience. If you guys are new to my channel or you are just not yet subscribed and you do enjoy my content though, I would seriously love it if you would go ahead and click that subscribe button, and please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness, and until next time, I love you.